Yeah, the mirror is still absolute. What? The mirror is still absolutely filthy. I haven't got round to it. There's so many things I haven't got round to. You know what it's like with your house and your job and getting things done. Don't worry, the girlfriend will be in a few days. The house will all get sorted out. All my days I need a bit of colour in my cheeks. All right, Serena. Yeah. Okay. Lovely to see you all. Look at that, 70 people. Let me get the housekeeping out of the way. It's so hot here. I know you don't want to hear that, but I'm telling you that not because I know it's freezing cold there and some of you will probably still be under your covers, but it's equally unbearable. It's about 34 and you've got the humidity on top of that. It's really hot. It's really hot, but let's see if we can do something. Oh, look at that. There you go. Warmed it up immediately. Oh, look at that. Oh, now it looks even. Now it looks warm. It feels warm. It's almost sepia, isn't it? It's almost like I'm broadcasting from 1850. Welcome to the annual scrubbage party. Daily. What? I'm also going to knock on the head working on my novel every night. I am shafted. I am absolutely shafted. What? This is what I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you the order of things. Wake up, do a little bit of tidying up and cleaning that needs doing, just a little bit, nothing too much. Then I do this stream. Then I do my day job. When the day job's finished, I do the evening stream. It's afternoon for you, but it's evening for me. Then I watch a video or something or two. Then I work on my novel. Then it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I go to bed. And I've been doing that for the last 2 weeks and I am. I am. You know what it's like, don't you, Illuminatus? You know what it's like trying to write, which is emotionally, because I don't write fiction either. I write. But I think any writing is emotionally draining because you're engaged with it, and it's just draining on the brain. After 3 hours streaming and a day job, trying to then concentrate on your novel for 4 or 5 hours, and I'm just. I'll tell you what, getting old is very strange. You don't notice it until it happens. Like everything else. Ever played tennis? It's very strange. You don't notice it until it happens. Ever had a steak pie for dinner? I mean, it's weird. You don't notice it until it happens. I mean, you know, that's what you're going to get around here at this time of day. You're going to get insights like that. You can take that anywhere. Hello, Alan. Hang on a minute. Hang on. What's with this? I thought you should be at work. Not you should be at work. Why aren't you at work? I thought you would be at work, unless this is before work. Hello, Jacko. How are you, mate? Is Reva on holiday? I haven't spoken to Reva for a while. He hasn't been streaming, no? Right, anyway, let's get Twitch sorted out and then let's get the grift on. And then I've got a couple of videos to show you. I mean, big things are happening in Pennsylvania. Good Lord, things are happening in Pennsylvania. I mean, I think it's all going to happen. I think this week is going to be incredible. Hello, Little Bullet. Hello, ZG. John B. Clint. Rags. I think this week's going to be quite something. In the Pennsylvania Senate are demanding a delay in the certification of the Pennsylvania vote. That's the Pennsylvania Senate. They've written a letter to the highest court in the land, and they're saying no. Because what happened in Pennsylvania on Minecraft in the Friday election is they went against the Supreme Court and they changed the day. You know, all mail-in votes had to be in. Every time I talk about this, I think my screen is just going to go bling. But the votes had to be in by 8 o'clock on the day of the election, the day of the polling, and a very left-wing local council, we'd call them in England, basically said, "Nah, we'll be all right. Let's just change the rules. They don't have to be in on election day. Let's just give it a few more days, and that way we can a few 100,000 votes out of nowhere," which is what happened in Minecraft. Now, the weird thing about that is you're not allowed to do that. That isn't the job of the local council. I'm sorry to talk about in English terms, but it's because the Americans will probably know what's going on, whereas the English maybe not so much. So basically, the Pennsylvania Senate are saying, no, we need time. We need time because this is not right. This certification of Pennsylvania isn't right. Now, if that goes through, and that certification is reversed, that might, it's a long shot, but it's also looks like it's happening. That might mean it goes to the House of Representatives. If it goes to the House of Representatives, each state gets one vote. That's 32, I think, or 30 Republicans and 20 Democrats. So if it goes to the House of Representatives, Trump wins. What? What? So just keep your eye out on America. Keep your eyes on the good old USA this week, starting today, because I think, and this is speculation, but it's based on having kept my eye on this for the last few months. I think Trump's got a few of these up his sleeve. He flew back to Washington a couple of days ago, and we have heard nothing from Biden. He's cancelled his inauguration rally. I can't imagine why. And I think Trump is about to drop bombs, figuratively. Whoops, it's crazy, isn't it? What you can't say anymore. But you've got members of the ex-members of the armed forces, ex-top dogs, saying don't get involved. If Trump says get involved, don't get involved. None of this martial law stuff. Whereas current top dogs in the forces are saying, yeah, we're available if you want to impose martial law to get this sorted out. I think, and you can quote me on this next week, you know, if nothing happens and it'll just Biden's president. If that happens, all right. But I think Trump's going to be dropping bombs this week. And that Pennsylvania Senate demanding that delay is just the first of them. And this could be something. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, morning, Dangerfield. Prescribed naltrexone? That seems a bit of an odd one. I thought naltrexone was for junkies. Is that to stop you drinking? Hang on. Oh, alcohol and opioids. So hang on a minute. If you drink when you've had naltrexone, is it the same as opiates? You feel awful. Yeah. I don't. You've done well not to take that. Didn't I tell you? Watch out for those doctors. Yeah, I'll take some drugs. Take some drugs. Let's hang on. Hang on a minute. Let me. Is it a partial opiate agonist? Let me just look into this. Hang on. Because if that's a partial opiate agonist, which I think it is, I think it's like Subutex. Hang on a minute. Yeah, be very careful taking that. Yeah, your doctor. I hate these people. I absolutely despise these people. And you're right, Nicholas, well done. And I did warn you that he might try and tuck you up. He's giving you a partial opiate antagonist, right? That's a really heavy opiate. People in prison are addicted to that stuff. It's like subbies. It's like it used to be called what did they used to call it before subbies? It's buprenorphine, I think, essentially. If you're going to stop drinking, it's because you're going to change the way you feel about yourself. Not because you've got a drug in you that means when you drink, it's not right. It's not. Just no. Your problem is behavioural and spiritual, and I mean that. And that, what happens when you just don't take your naltrexone? I used to get Subutex. I used to put it up the side of my mouth there because you had to have it in the chemist in front of him, then get outside, spit it out, and go and sell it. It's just like, oh. Nicholas, you're doing really well. You've stopped drinking. Yeah, it suppresses the craving because it's a partial opiate. It's giving you mind psychoactive drugs. And the problem will be getting off the naltrexone. And when you go into him one day going, oh, I've stopped taking the naltrexone, but I tell you what, I can't really sleep and I'm kicking my legs and I'm sweating. He'll go, yeah, that'll be the naltrexone withdrawals. Yeah, you might have to have some of this to help you get off of that. What? Do you know the old story? I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. Listen, as long as he didn't say you're going to go into seizures, and I'm thinking you're about, 7 or 8 days now, I think I'm not a doctor, but usually those seizures happen in the first 4 or 5 days. If you're over that, a bit of counselling, good call, and this is about you, and this is about you coming to terms with what you're running from. Now, don't forget, someone emailed me who's been through what you went through. He wrote to me and said that if you want to talk to them, you can talk to them. I would avoid all psychoactive medications because they're going to replace the booze. If you took anything, even if you started taking sleepers or tranks or anything, they'd soon replace the booze because they're going to change the way you feel. And you need to confront this stuff. You need to confront the pain. You need to confront the trauma. You need to accept it and then live your life. And you're doing brilliantly. You're doing absolute. Look at the incredible work you've done. So this is what he says after I just talked over him for half hour. It suppresses the craving, apparently. Not going to take it. Sounds dodgy. Family is arranged, counselling sessions and alternative methods. Now I've got to focus and motivated to beat this. Yeah, there you are. Brilliant. So happy. So happy. You went from telling me how much you loved it and you weren't going to stop for anyone to a week later it's not drinking and getting looking at the future. It's bloody amazing. So impressive. Well done, Nicholas. Made my day. No, Stephen, I just had a look. Naltrexone is also an opioid antagonist. I just looked it up. Seriously, I just looked it up. Naltrexone belongs to a class of drugs known as opiate antagonists. It works in the brain to prevent opiate effect. It also decreases the desire to take opiates. This medication is also used to treat alcohol abuse. Shocking. Doctor, I've got a drug problem. I've got a drug problem. I can't stop drinking, but I've managed to do a week. Oh, well done. Have some drugs. Scory, I just looked it up and I just read it out to you. Oh, you're agreeing with me. Yes, it's not naloxone. No, it's not. Well, how peculiar to be giving a, good Lord. Yeah, don't do it. I'm not a doctor though. You have to understand that. The only training I've got in this field is 20 years experience of doing it. But somehow that still doesn't count for anything. And doctor who's never been an addict or done any of these drugs probably knows more. Nora, so I'm in London right now, and the city is like that post-apocalyptic movie, I Am Legend. Oh, it gives me the creeps, empty cities, doesn't it? Gives me the absolute creeps. Hello, Dave. Scory, how's your foot, by the way, my friend? Right, did I even sort out Twitch? Look, I didn't get Twitch done. I didn't get the grift done, and it's now 17 minutes. However, Nicholas's story was far more important than both of those. So who cares, really? See what all those partial opiate agonists are. They give you like half of the effects of an opiate. They give you half of it, but they don't give you the other half. The idea being you're not going to get the full effect of any opiates or alcohol you take, but you're getting a bit. But the reason I ate them is because I've been into rehabs before. They've put me on buprenorphine, which is also a partial agonist like these. And then you go through 3 or 4 days hideous withdrawal, getting from the heroin to the buprenorphine. Absolute agony and hell. Like, you wouldn't believe that. That switch over is. And in the bit of paper it says, oh, the patient might feel a little bit uncomfortable. You're like, every bone in your body is crying on a molecular level. You're crying out for heroin. It's hideous. But then 20 days later, you've got to do it all again, getting off the buprenorphine. It's like, hang on. So I came to see some professionals and paid all of my mother's savings, like most junkies. And your treatment was to give me 2 withdrawals rather than the 1 that I would have had if I'd have stayed at home. So you've doubled the withdrawal. All right. Nice. How much did you say that was? I'll get my checkbook. These people. It's like the people, this will make everyone laugh, especially the Americans who know all about the oxys. You know about these, Alan. The company that invented OxyContin. And I'm telling you now, yeah, Rags, you know all about it. You know all about it. Grego says, rehabs on the NHS are all private. Both. And I've done both. There you go. Look at that. And it was Alan that said a while back not to do it. It was Alan that said don't do it. Listen, I mean, now the light's changing. The sepia toning has really ramped up a bit, hasn't it? What was I going to say? It was a tiny little rehab story. Balls, I've forgotten now. Subtext. No. It's gone. It's gone. Rehabs. I'll write a book one day, just rehabs. I'll call it Rehab, and it'll be all the rehab stories. Because I tell you what, those places are hell on earth. That's got to be my lows. My rock bottom isn't when I'm out using. Yeah, exactly. My rock bottom has never been when I've been using. It's been when I've ended up in a rehab. They're awful. Anyway, right. Hello, Skin Scar. Right. Let's get that minimum wage on. I tell you what, it's so hot here. And the reason I started telling you, you watch Google are going to go, this is unusual activity. You're going to have to give us a code. Motherfucker. Sorry, I don't like that particular obscenity. I apologize. Actual legitimate apology for saying that. That's unpleasant, isn't it? I apologize for that. But yeah, apparently this is unusual. You lot are probably sick of hearing me say this every morning, aren't you? Oh, and they're not even sending it. No, that's great. Any way to send it again? No, there's not any way of getting them to send it again. Well, that's good. More ways to verify. Good Lord, I think they're going to call me up. Oh no, they're going to send me another text. Oh, here we go. Standard rate supply? You're charging me for this? What? Amazing. What a way to make money. It said standard rate supply. So I've just had to pay for that. Thank you very much, Google. What's wrong? Are you short of a few quid, Alphabet? Gosh. Good Lord. What a world. Google. What's wrong? Nicholas says he's thinking about fitness, mate. When I got clean at 35, I was back in the gym. I'd never gone to the gym. I say back in the gym. I'd never gone to the gym ever. And when I was proper NA clean off of everything, I went to the gym every day, every other day for 4.5 years. Well, 3.5. Sorry. Yeah. Now, absolutely no donations so far. So it's time for the first ever, this one. No one. Save that. Good Lord. All right, there. You can support this channel on the super chat, which is a $ down there at the corner of the YouTube chat, or Entropy, link in the description. If you need the Entropy chat number later, just let me know. Yeah. Now, is Sutton for mutton? It is helping Alan. That's all right, Alan, but I think you're right. I think what you said yourself, it is not for everyone. Leon said I've had 2 super chats. Did I already read them out? Did I get one from Stephen Campbell? What an absolute mistake I've made here. And there's no way of me seeing them. Let me see if I can see them. Apologies to the 2 people who sent the super chats. Maybe when I was looking at now Trek Zone. Apology. Oh, maybe I'm going to see if I can find them on my YouTube channel. No, they're not there. Oh, God. I'd like to apologise to the 2 people that sent me super chats. If you could send me a message now and tell me what you said or whatever you said. I got one from Dawn, did I? Dawn Browning, there she is. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm being told it was a cockle. Thank you, Dawn. I'm sorry. Maybe it was because I was looking. Yay. That's very kind of you, Dawn. Sorry I missed it. And Jacko Slapbass as well. Sorry, Mr. Slapbass. If you write that our power reckons I've missed a few. I've got to stop staying up all night. I'm all over the shop, and Alan meant the gym works. Yeah, I enjoyed it actually. It was good. It was good to get back to. I keep saying get back, and I'd never done it before, but it was good to, just start looking after yourself. I really got into it. Did you see the Christina Austin Fizz interview? Is that the right name? Are you sure that's the right name? Can anyone in the chat correct Mr. Slapbass? Thanks for the donation. And I apologise to you and Dawn Browning. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's Fitz. F-I-T. That's what. You got corrected by yourself. I watched a little bit of it, but no, I saw her. It's on the list. I've got, because I get a lot of people send me videos to watch. I've got a big playlist of everything everyone's ever sent me, and it's getting long, and it's on there. So no, I will watch all of it. Anything worth checking out? Is it worth watching? Jodie's getting a ceiling table. Really? What, Jodie, nationalist Jodie? I don't know about this. He's on about the Planet Lockdown interview. Yeah, that's the one I've got. Oh, okay. All right. So the answer is no, but it's all queued up to go. Scorry, how's your foot, mate? Liam says she has some decent ideas, drowning in a sea of bull. Oh. Charlie Kenwright. Hello, Charlie. Nice to have you here. He says, in Liverpool, no one says a thing about not wearing a mask. Well, I haven't. Maybe because I'm ugly and mean looking. Are you also good? Because then you'd be good, bad, and ugly. Slap Bass agrees with you about the Sea of Bull, Liam, but says that the financial shenanigans seem to make sense, though. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, this can happen, can't it? People can say things, no one can be all right and all wrong. Sometimes there's a bit of everything. John Francis says to Charlie Kenwright about the Liverpool mask situation, says, I've been confronted loads of times and hardly ever go shopping. Mrs. goes all the time and never gets confronted. Are you ugly and mean looking, John? Plus the real estate acquisition using BLM riots. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not too happy about... They got $9 billion, BLM, in the end. That's how racist America is. $9 billion of another people's money, I think is fair to say. I doubt so many people from their own clan donated. Mr. Ed from Queens. You're all right, Ed? It's been a lot of rambling, to be honest with you. No, that's not fair, actually. The stuff about how Nicholas was good. Hello, Linda. Phil Marshall at least has been on it. So, Scrug Amigos and dearest leader, Little Fam and I have returned to our manor. Evening repast on hold, Mementio. Is it late there then? So you're back to... Look at Linda chatting in all her new slang. Thank you, Linda. And lovely to hear you all back home. Send my regards to the little one. Thank you, Linda. Steady, Mr. Maverick, steady. Dave Thompson has never been confronted either about wearing a mask. I haven't. Funnily enough, I haven't. I have, actually. There's a shop up here where they give you the little temperature thing on your head when you go in, and they sell you masks for 20 cents on the door. I wonder if it's about selling you a mask rather than anything else. See you later, DJ Painkiller. Take care. Oh, no, he's not going anywhere. He's just getting in his van. He's still on audio. Still on audio. Oh, it's early evening. Nice. Well, it's mid-afternoon here, and I still have to do a day's work. Hang on a minute. YouTube done you up, did they? There's another one. Look at that, people. How many scrubs now have had their accounts taken away? This is Charlie Ottoman. Oh, very kind of you to say Charlie. I every time I say it, I think you go, it says Charles for a reason. This is high-ranking inner circle Charles Ottoman. What, they just went, no, because you left a bad message somewhere. I'm telling you, people, be very, very careful, because that they are banning accounts for messages you leave in people's chats. There you go. Wow. For messages you leave in chats, for messages you're leaving in comments. And you can guarantee that's AI. That's absolute AI, because there's no way they're monitoring all of that. Hello, Mick. All right, Alan. Nice one, mate. Take care. Have a good day, my friend. Oh, that happened, did it? I knew that it got taken down. Good morning to you, Jean-Claude. I know it got taken down, but I didn't know they'd reinstated it. I wonder what that's about. I wonder if that is like when they first got shot at the Iconoclast, and then there's other things that got taken down and then brought back in. Oh yeah, people, you know Heinrich from Red Ice was in here a couple of times. It was him. He emailed me. How amazing. Wants to get me on the show. I mean, I still can't prove it's him, but it's an iCloud account. And, you know, that's sort of on your phone. But what I'll do is I'll no, it wasn't Himmler. No, not Himmler. Right. Yeah, there you go, Rags. No, I'll leave that up to you to test that one. It's a great channel. It's a great channel. Yeah, but Liberty et Lesieur, how does that explain it going from YouTube and then coming back on? I don't know how it all works. Oh no, without a doubt. Hello, Mr. Freely. Yeah. Do you remember I made that video about a year and a half ago? We need to start talking in slang, and we do anyway. No, I think it'll be lovely. I can't see it being a kill stream. I think we'll have a lovely chat. They're a lovely couple, aren't they? What a lovely family. Yeah, I think that's the angle. Yep, I remember all that lark with those riots. Itself, if you're in where's it gone? To just change your language, it's a Darwinian survival, isn't it? Adapt quickly to the changing environment. Buster Brooks says no one can understand what I say anyway. Yeah, but I think, I tell you what, Illuminatus, I think it's all AI. It's all AI. And then when the AI actually wipes something from the face of the earth, then they get a ping, and then it gets a human, what do you call it? Like a second look. And I can't think of the word. And and then if they realize that shouldn't have been taken down, they put it back up. John Palmer is now talking in Morse code. Now, do you want to be known as Charlie Kenwright or Charles Ottoman? Charlie, I can speak back slang. Chabzali, Cabzali, Babzik, Babzak, Slabzang. That's blowing your mind, isn't it? There's two, though, isn't there? There's ABS and there's AB. Habzello Scrubzabs. Oh, Habzello Scrabzubs. Habzello Scrabzubs. Wabzel Cabzom Tabzo Thabzo Shabzo. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it blew your mind, didn't it? Yeah, I know it. Prison slang. You call it scouse, and I call it prison, Tomato. Linda, hate. Oh, yeah, when you do the stretchy session, will you make the Brits do it early to help us not do it in the wee hour, por favor? Good Lord, there's going to be time competitions. The thing is, in fairness, you want to have warmed your body up throughout the day. So early in the morning is not the best time for it, to be honest with you. That's a nice introduction, Mr. African. Nice to see you. Yeah, pulled it off all right, didn't I? I think what you do, you put AB, I think it's ABS. You put ABS after the first available consonant. So hello is habzello. Hello scrubs is habzello scrabzubs. Habzello scrabzubs. But I've heard those Scousers do it, and I can't say they're doing it in their Scouse accent. Sorry, I don't know what that was. And then, good Lord, you add the Scouse accent to the backslang, and the backslang at the fastest speed you ever heard. Haven't got a, well, you've nearly got it. That don't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Good try, though. Well, maybe it does. Maybe you've got a different one. Oh, Rise of the Right has got a different one. Oh, you put Lagool in. Do Lagoo, you Lagoo, wa Lagant, Tagala. Much the same as the backslang. Hello, Candy. Oh, the African is getting ready for work, just warming up some breakfast barrios. I thought a barrio was some kind of Mexican gang or something. Do you mean burrito? What's a barrio? Finnegan's Wake speak. You know what they say about Finnegan's Wake? The greatest book ever not read. Mutton, we played your Scrub Law video on this channel last night. You might have noticed your subscription go up about 60 people. It was lovely. What a surprise. Someone in the chat just said, someone in the shout out Sutton for mutton. And I was like, why? And I said, what, has Mutton got a channel? And they were like, oh, yeah. Went over there, saw Scrub Law, bosh, played it live. Well, you missed it, but we did it. Yeah, barrio is a Brazilian slum or a neighborhood. Now he's saying Barretto. What, like a little 9mm? Plastic African, what are you eating? A barrio, a Barretto? No, I don't know if you're quite so sure what you're eating. I'll give you that. I know what you're talking about. Burrito! It's a burrito. Illuminatus. Look at that. Look. You don't like all that contemporary literature. And then he'd take Finnegan's Wake. There's no understanding that, man. There's really not. Locanetto, come on. Right, we've got enough numbers here. I don't think we're going to get any more than this. I've got some videos for you. Nothing spectacular. It's the morning show, but you might enjoy them. Now, listen, I'm going to just sort out my colour. Oh, actually, I'm going to leave it because it's quite nice, sepia toned. Graham, no, there's a local meme here. I told a few stories one day, and girls kept dying and things, and their legs fell off and things. And so every time I start telling a story now, you'll see in the chat about 20 people saying, and then her leg fell off. So that's why a woman's leg fell off. Yeah, It's a peculiar thing to explain. Now, I watched this yesterday, and hello, Tony. There you go. Tony joined the private chat. You should see him. It was wicked. It was wicked. Talking about his grand career as an illustrator and the transition from paint to digital. Right, people, I watched this yesterday. I found out about this yesterday. I'm going to tell you about it afterwards, but I'm tempted. I am tempted with what I'm about to show you. Hello, Ashley. Good to see you. Yes, Chrissy, 47 likes, 130 watching. Chrissy, maybe they just don't like it. I mean, you know, it's only the morning show. Not much happens. People, turn your volume down if it's very loud, but you're going to like this. I'm tempted. I'll be honest with you. I'm tempted. Right? Oh, what could it be? All right, I'm going to turn my mic off so we can hear it. Here we go. It's only a couple of minutes. I'm not going to play all of it, but I'm tempted. Oh, dear. Well, that's a terrible shame. Well, we'll come back to that a bit later. Yeah, I'm tempted. Do you want some more? Here we go. Sounds like something off of Herbie Hancock's album. What is it? Sunshine. If anyone knows Sunshine. Now, I originally saw it on Dragon's Den, of which a show I am addicted to, and Australian Shark Tank and American Shark Tank. I love them all. And how it works is quite spectacular. The end of those, they're normal drumsticks, right? So you get the normal feel of a drumstick. And on the end of those drumsticks are these like reflective balls. We've all had them, reflective ball syndrome, right? And then if you looked at his feet, I'll just show you. Don't worry, people. I know some people are getting unnecessarily angry about a bloke playing the no drums. But look at his feet, right? All right, I'll just have to play it to get rid of the red line. Hang on. All right, look at his feet. Ah, you bastard. All right, hang on, look. See his feet? He's got those little white... Ah, you mother... Right, hang on. We'll play it from here. Right, look at his feet. See those little white squares he's got on both feet? They're also reflective, right? And then that thing that's in front of him, I don't know if you noticed in front of him he had something. That is a high-speed camera. And that's how it works. Yeah, but listen, this is the beauty of it, Strontium Dog. This is the beauty of it. Wait, my friend. So what it does, the way it works is, let me just get there. What it does is the high-speed camera is tracing, is like reading where those reflective balls and those foot pedals, what's happening to them, and it's translating that to trigger the samples. And here's the beauty of it. Hang on. What did I see? I just don't want to get it. I don't want to get it wrong. But if I remember rightly, go on, have a go, have a guess. How much? Yeah, you understand it. Strontium Dog, you get it. How much do you reckon that is? And what you get in the kit, you get the high-speed camera, the reflective things, pads, a couple of leads, and the software. Well, I might as well tell you, English money, 130 quid. 130 quid. In dollars, it is, why won't it refresh? 165. Now, here's why it's amazing. Because when I was a kid, because I can play the drums. I'm not very good. I can't play like that geezer, all that. But I can go. I can play your basic break beats, and I can sort of go. All right. But the problem is, you can't, unless you've got the space, you can't play the drums because they're too fucking noisy. That's the problem. It's noisy. And I was thinking, you know what? I could get that. I could set it up just over there. And of an evening, when I just pop on my cans. And I could teach myself to play the drums a little bit. I was quite excited by it. Who said that? Hang on. Watching the telly said I can do the face. You can do the drummer's face. I think it's quite cool, actually. Yeah, but it's not just the drumsticks and the. It's not just the drumsticks and the camera, is it? It's also the software. It's also the software, Mr. Blair. You also need the software. Yes. Can you imagine? Zen Maverick? Hi. Down. You know what? I thought it was going to be about 800 nicker or something, and when I saw it was like 127, I thought, oh, potential birthday present to self. But, quite exciting. Someone come up with it. Well, there's the thing, our pal. The electric drums, not only are they expensive, but they take up a lot of space. Yes, you can put your cans on so you haven't got to ruin the neighbours' lives, but they're also still quite big, and getting that space in, most people's houses, it's difficult. Hello, Jessica, who says, good morning, lovely people. I'm at work, but popping in to say have a great day. And you too, Jess. I think that's quite cool. Ledden wants to know if it can do the tom roll from Lovers of the World. I think it will manage that. You wait, I'll be playing along with that in the intro soon. Yes, but Mutton, my friend, do you live in a middle of terrace? Because I had a listen to this true story. My mate who used to work at Reflex, Aphex Twin and all that lot. He had a lovely big drum kit, and he brought that into my house once because he couldn't store it. It was when we got chucked out the squat, and he moved it into my middle of terrace while my mum was in New Zealand, and he moved it in there, right, little 2 up 2 down, middle of terrace, and I got the sticks, and I went. The neighbour came round. It must have been less than a minute. That bass drum must have made all the things in his kitchen jump up and down. He came in, he knocked on the door open, he went, no. He went, no, just no. And I went, no, you're right. I said, I know, I'm so sorry. Never played it again. Never go. Flammadiddler's electric kit costs $3,000. Jesus. Hang on a minute. Someone told me they've got that. Hello, Mega Essex boy. Good to see you. Grego, what, you have that? Can you come on now live and talk to me? Have you got audio? Can you come on live and speak to me right now, Grego? It's lovely to see you, Mr. Essex boy. Absolutely lovely for you to catch a live one. Oh, he's drunk. Well, you know, we know that you have got a drink problem and you're all right, you know. You're all right. No, lovely to see you. Yeah, exactly that, Clint. Exactly that. All right then, Grego. I'm going to put the link in the description right now. And you're not shitting me, are you? Linda, thank you for that donation. Did I even put it on the screen? No. Could we do a quick survey of Tolkien versus non-Tolkien? Your chat with Illuminatus piqued my interest of general scrubbage opinion. All right, we'll do that while Grego's sorting out while he's gargling a bit of TCP. Right. Thanks for the donation, Linda. Scrubs. 1 in the chat if you're yay. J.R. Tolkien, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. 2 in the chat if you're like Tolkien. So 1 for yay, Tolkien. 2 for mine's going to be a 2. So let's see where it goes. Well, there's your answer. As expected, it's more pro. More people like it. Look at that. Absolutely love it. All the people with a slightly higher intellect would appear to have said they're not into it, but liking it has definitely won. That's one of the clearest wins ever. There you go. There's your answer. Graham Child, you can't vote twice. You have nullified your vote, and I only said it for you. Right, Grego. Yeah, but The Hobbit is a children's book, as I said to Illuminatus, and then that other mess is just, I don't know what it is, just some ramblings of a madman. Right, here we go. Let's put the link into the chat. Here we go. Grego, come on in. You better not be shitting me. There'll be oh, you basket. Oh, I don't mind the baby talking. No, I'm going to have people trying to get in. I can't delete the bloody chat. Grego, I'm going to give you one opportunity to tell me, have you really got the aero kit? Yes, Colin, which is, not all bad. So there you go, Linda. It would appear that it's a yes. It would appear that it's a yes. Okay, Grego. So tell me, for someone like me, I'm not a great drummer, but I can play the drums a little bit. I mean, if we were jamming, I could have a little go on. I could play the drums for a bit of a little very basic jam. Would they be any good for me to learn to get better at playing the drums? So you actually bought it. How amazing is that, people? Have people been watching? Have people been watching History Debunked, talking about the rewriting of European history? It's almost quaint that he thinks telling the truth means his channel's going to stay there. Really good, but you have to shine a very bright light in your face. Come with sunglasses. Oh, they don't tell you that, do they? I read somewhere else as well that to counter that, you can also play them in a dark room. You can close the curtains or something. So there's the other way. My friend is a composer and a drummer and had a go, and he was impressed, apart from the light in your eyes. So, yeah, but apparently you can do the other option. You don't have to have so much light if your room's a bit dark. But, yeah, it's a bit off that they don't tell you about these light situations, because obviously that camera's got to pick up that reflective ball. Paul C is trying to shill the hashtag Italy did it. All right, let me have a look. What, on Twitter? Yeah, but I can't get a real kit because my neighbours will go absolutely mad. Drums are very, very loud. That's why I can't. You know, if someone around here had a drum kit, I'd go spare listening to them all day. Not a chance. Right, let's search Twitter. Is this going to crash my system or something? Right, what have we got here then? Good Lord, this looks like... well, look, I'm going to have to look into this because I don't really... Oh my God. So if I'm looking at this right, Italy changed all the votes and they've got this nailed. This looks massive. They're saying this is going to save the election. Right, hang on. Let's see if we can hear this. Yes, Paul. I mean, password protected. What? This is incredible. This is massive. This is what I started this. Didn't I say this? Didn't I say at the beginning of this stream that this week bombs will be dropping and this would appear to be the first bomb? There's audio on Italy's. I've got to be really careful now. But apparently, see you later, Charlie. Go and play golf. But when you get back, you need to look at this as well. Let me see if I can play it. This looks massive. Right, I'm going to have to go. Let's see if I can stop trying to sell me stuff. Let me see if I can share this with proper audio. Right, tell me if you get audio. It won't play. Why can't I play it anywhere? No, I'm not going to risk downloading it. I'm sorry about that. Balls. This looks pretty extreme. So Obama's fully involved in this. Why can't I hear it? It keeps saying password. There's something wrong here. You can't hear it. So how can I hear it? Full audio. Here we go.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Could you repeat that, Maria, just for the recorder?
Yes. So basically, the theft of the election was orchestrated in the Rome embassy on the second floor of Via Veneto by an employee, Stefan Serafini.
Right, that's an hour long. So rather than we hear this, apparently, yeah, but it's an hour long. We're not going to listen to that now. I'm going to give you the link. This looks massive. By the looks of Twitter, this is huge. It's quite funny seeing Democrats on Twitter all going, no, it's trying to steal the election, Trump. No, I will listen to it. Don't worry, I will. But here, I'll put the link in the chat. There you go. John Palmer's just added one. I told you it's going to be a week of bombs. I told you. This is quite something. Linda, you are single-handedly supporting this channel this morning. And Linda says, our parliament recently changed a word in our national anthem, linguistically and historically incorrect, meaningless to reconciliation. Yeah, this is what History Debunked is saying. And then guess who else said it? George Orwell. It's madness, isn't it, Linda? But don't worry. Don't worry. It's all propaganda, and people know when they're being lied to, and it gives us something to fight, you know, because of the internet, because of the timing of the internet, and the fall of the mainstream media and the rise of alt media. The multiculturalists, the globalists are having to overreach now, and it's all things like this. It's all rewriting our history. You know, in England there is this idea that people other than ethnic English people built our land. They didn't. It's a lie. Yeah, that would be handy if you know. But don't get yourself in trouble, Linda, if it's a bit dodge. But this is all quite massive. This is all quite massive. How interesting. Well, people, we have hit that magic 1 hour and 3 minutes. I'm chomping at the bit to go and check out Italy did it, and I would suggest most of you should too. Dennis called you Derek then, which is awful. Good Lord, well, there's certainly something that's not going to help me get my day's work done. People, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today. I started this stream by telling you bombs would be dropped this week. I started this stream telling you to keep an eye on America this week. It's going to go crazy. Not one thing, not two things. Don't forget you've got the Pennsylvania Senate demanding they delay the certification because they just changed the laws and they're not allowed to. This is going to come at them from all angles, and they've been holding back to do it this week. It's going to be big. Keep an eye out. Not saying he's going to pull it off, but I'm saying they're going to be throwing absolutely everything they've got at this, and so they should. See you later, people. Ta-da.
All the world.
Cheers, Graham.
All the lovers, all the girls, in every land I'm meant to know.
Scrubs did it.
Just to live in the world of man. There's someone who's waiting for you. Soon the world will be yours for a toy. Music starts to play, night will turn to day. Darkness disappears when the one you love is near. You're in man. All the world loves the lovers, all the girls, in every land a man to know. Joy of loving is to live in the world of mankind. There's a place that is waiting for you, a world where the best in life is free, where time is always spring, happiness is king. The dreams you dream come true when the one you love loves you. You're in man.
Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, people. And look, keep an eye out on what's going on in America. Try and make sure you get your information from a variety of sources. You know, keep, but keep an eye, because things are going to happen, and they already are. It's on. Good Lord.
All the world loves a lover. All the girls in every land, a man to know. Joy of loving is to live in the world of mankind.
Go on, go and play down Italy's end. Get out.